What is up, everybody? Welcome into some Monday Night Football. We are here to live watch the New York Giants against the Pittsburgh Steelers. How is everybody doing today? I'm clearly in my lounge gear going on here, and I am a bit late to the party with the game. Had some things I had to take care of, but we are here. So, let's get into it. I'm still blowing up the game. All right. Let's go. And okay, here we go. Tied 6-6. 11:30 left in the second quarter. Didn't miss too much yet. Russell Wilson starting over Justin Fields. Doesn't bode well for my fantasy team because I do have Justin Fields on my fantasy team. So what can you do? But I also have Najee Harris. So Russell Wilson drops back, dumps it off, and they pick up the they pick up the first and then some. Let me get back to my stream. Hello. Thank you for the super chat. Some guy named Dave. Appreciate it. First super chat of the stream. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you. Hello. I see you have decorated your wall. I have, guys. Okay, so I know this isn't like top tier. All right, I know this isn't great. Part of the reason I've been stalling on actually like installing shelves and everything is one, because I'm not good at doing things myself with I know how to build. I don't know how to make it look nice. But the other problem is I might be moving soon. And if I'm moving within these next few months, I really don't want to like go out and build a shelf and put more nails in the walls when I'm going to be like leaving this place that I'm living. So I figured this was like an okay temporary fix. So it's at least not a white wall, and we have my very old and dirty Chicago Bear. Big old guy. He's very gross. But he's here with us too. And I felt he fits the space bear theme. Maybe we could get him a little space helmet. But yes, thank you for noticing. I have added some decor. I hope you guys like this sign. Upon further review, I'm going to need another drink. Cute, a bear's bear. Yes, we have a bear's bear, and we'll get him a space helmet so that he can be part of the Space Bear crew. And the Steelers, as we're talking about my wall, have picked up another first down on 3rd and 4. Pickens. And they are pushing to the red zone. My bets are on the Steelers for this game. I don't think the Giants are very good, but I guess you never know. Anything could happen. There's a good little run there by Pickens. And now they are at touchdown range. 1st and 10. The first down marker is like a yard shy of the goal line. And they hand the ball off. Pick up like 3 yards. Not much there. How is everybody doing tonight? How are you guys? My thing is a bit high, I feel. Ooh, now we're shaking. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all having a good night. I'm realizing I probably could have put this a little lower. Too late. It's happened. This is my Blackhawks stick. Some of the decor I wanted to put up, like I have like an autograph, and I have a brick from Comiskey Park, but I didn't put it up because I was scared it was going to break the shelf. I did not build it very sturdy. 2nd and 8, Russell Wilson's rolling out. He's looking for someone open. He's going to fire away. It's caught. I don't think that he caught it in bounds, though. They're not calling it a touchdown. Some fans in the stands were yelling it was a touchdown, but I don't think it was. Let's see the replay. It looked to be out. Let's see. Well, they didn't replay it. All they did was replay Pickens running around trying to get open. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Steelers. And Russell Wilson calls a timeout. They had 1 second left on the play clock. I don't know if it's because people weren't set yet. Mike Tomlin seems to be okay with that. He went, missed opportunities is what they're replaying right now. Well, that looked like a touchdown to me. What's missed about that? Oh, that's a miss. Tomlin's so funny in his reactions. Like, he's always very smug and very quiet, but, like, he has, like, these random reactions that kind of come out of left field. Like, when he, like, sits there with a stoic face the whole time, and then something that makes him have an emotional reaction, it's like goes from stoic to just like, ah! And then he goes right back to his stoic pose. It really is, he's a funny character to watch on the sideline. I would love if he was the Bears head coach, I can tell you that. 3rd and 8, and then I will get to some of your comments here. Russell Wilson passes it. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, Steelers. Oh, I need like a goal horn effect. I need to make one and add it to the stream for a touchdown. Use the Blackhawks goal horn sound. And that is Pickens with the touchdown. He found the soft spot in the coverage and bam, 2 feet down. Did he get 2 feet down? Hold on. Actually, because he was jumping to make the catch. I don't know if he ever got that second foot down. He never got the second foot down. I can't hear it, but it's the same foot twice. Yeah. Does that count? He, like, for some reason, never gets his left foot down. He just completely swings it and, like, has his knee bent and swings it up. But the same right foot taps the ground twice, and he never puts that other foot on the ground. And his butt hits out of bounds. His butt doesn't go down in the end zone. Does it count when it's the same foot? I don't think it does. I think it has to be 2 feet, 2 different feet. That's crazy. That's kind of a mess up by Pickens. He could have gotten that other foot down. His one leg was bent. You got to be aware in that situation to try to scrape your toe down. 4th and 8. Yep, that's not a touchdown. Oh, that's a tough blow. They'll get the field goal, but that's tough. And that's on Pickens, man. You got to get your other toe down. Yikes. See, look, he like just swings his other foot. He never straightens it out to try to toe tap. He could have. He could have done it, and he didn't. All right, let me get some of your comments here. Recovering from the gym. I need to go to the gym. I need to start working out. I'm a bit out of shape over here. Was it like leg day, arm day, both? Cardio? What did you do? Let's see. Still coming to terms with last night's game. Been messing around with AI art for the Space Bears logo. Have you now? You should send it to me somehow or put it on like Twitter or something and tag me in it. I'm very curious on your Space Bear concept. I want to see it. Yes, but yesterday's loss was awful. It was a lot to process, and I was going to talk about like the whole, I don't know, in a way I feel like everyone's talking about the Hail Mary, which I understand to a certain point, but like, I don't know. There was a lot more that happened with that game that didn't really, like, it shouldn't have come down to that Hail Mary is what I'm trying to say. Apparently I can't speak today, but there was a lot that happened in that game, and everyone's harping on the Hail Mary because it was a terrible way to end the game. Obviously, the Tyreek Stevenson thing happened, but like at the end of the day, for 3.5 quarters of football, the offense could not get points on the board, and that's what it comes down to. And had we been able to even just get a few field goals, we could have won the game, but we didn't. We did not. Sorry to bother. Mind talking about your scar? My scar here is from cancer. I had cancer surgery, and yeah, that's what this gal here is. A little cancer survivor scar. Yep, if touchdown and then incomplete. Yeah, it was not 2 feet down, so I do not think that counted. Same foot twice. Yeah, he toe tapped that same foot. Oh, it looks like they recalled it back. Overturned the ruling on the field of a touchdown. Why would you not put your other foot down? So much for my excitement about a touchdown occurring in this game. Honestly, that's what I don't get either. It's not like the other foot was out of range. It's just like he wasn't aware. He just kept he like had his left knee bent and then just swung it again and hopped again with his right. I don't know. I don't know if you can really rationalize that. That was an odd, easy for us to criticize sitting here from home watching, but these guys get paid a lot of money to swing your toe down and tap the ground. They go for the field goal and they do get it in. So now it is 9-6 Steelers. Let's see here. Condolences to Bears fans. Well, I appreciate it. It's tough day. But then again, weird things happen. The Bears annihilated the Jaguars, and the Packers came within a field goal range with the Jaguars. And who was the team that oh yeah, the Ravens got beat by the Browns. So sorry, I thought I saw a spider and I got freaked out for a second. There is no spider. But yeah, I just think weird things happen. This was not a good game, but also I had a bit of concern coming off of a bye where our momentum was going. Like I feel like our bye came at a bad time because we really started to get momentum and the offense started to find its rhythm, and then we had a break for 2 weeks. And I feel like that kind of really messed up our mojo and gave them too much time to overthink the game plan. And I don't know. I just think the bye kind of messed us up too. So I have faith that we'll kind of figure it out here. The players have been calling out the coaches all day today. And you can look at that 2 ways. You could look at that as that's pretty bad that we're calling out the coaches. The players are calling out the coaches. But on the other hand, I think it would be even worse if they weren't. I think it shows that the coaches have made it a comfortable enough environment that the players feel they can address concerns with the coaches and tell them, like, this isn't working. Why did we call this play? So you could look at it negatively. You could also look at it like clearly they have good communication with the coaches to feel like they can address those things. So I don't know. It's interesting. Interesting. Yo, GG. Hello. Yes, we have he doesn't have a helmet, but we have our bear. Just no space helmet. And my God, is he dirty. This was my grandpa's. So this was my grandpa's bear. It honestly is probably from the 80s. Does the tag say on it? I don't think it does. It looks weird. I'm just looking at this stuffed animal's butt. No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say anywhere. But I think he's from the 80s. So he's older than me. But we have our space bear. Very dirty space bear. But welcome in. I badly sprained my ankle a while ago, so I'm doing ankle leg strengthening. So not really getting in shape, sadly. I feel you on the ankle. I have a right ankle which, by the way, we're back at the game, by the way, 2nd and 9 for the New York Giants. They're handing the ball off, and they pick up quite a few yards, but they're still going to be shy of the 3rd down. When I was a gymnast, I had like repeat ligament issues with my right ankle, and it was actually one of the first things that started having issues before a long story of me finding out I had lupus and blah, blah, blah. But my journey of finding out I had lupus all started with my right ankle getting inflamed again. And I was like, I just probably, whatever, did something to my ankle again. Ended up being more than that. Ended up being that I had a medical condition that was, ooh, big hit from the Steelers. Went up to catch for the first down, and I don't know who knocked who, but it was a big hit on the Giants wide receiver. Was it on Neighbors? I don't think it was Neighbors, was it? No, it wasn't Neighbors. Big hit, knocked the ball right out. And it is now 4th down for the Giants. But yeah, so I get ankle issues because the ligament in my right ankle is basically non-existent. It I always get the hiccups. What's going on? And it like I can bend my ankle all the way, and it just whatever. So anyways, that was a long way of saying I understand ankle issues, and I have to wear a full-on brace anytime I even try to, if I went on a hike or went on a run. They say one day I'll need ankle reconstruction surgery, but they don't want to do it now because I'm too young and I won't have full range of my ankle anymore. So basically I'm just getting by on my right ankle until I'm old enough that it's worth it to do reconstruction on it. So that's where we're at. But yeah, ankles suck and the pain sucks, but I hope you are able to slowly recover. Sprains linger for a while. Ankle sprains kind of suck. I've had quite a few of them, and they really like to. In gymnastics, my coaches would always hope that it was broken versus sprained, because a break you can kind of heal with the cast within a few weeks, and sprains tend to linger. And if you work too hard on them again too soon, you just re-aggravate the injury. So I hope your sprained ankle is able to recover here soon. This game's going to be a snooze fest. Let's talk about multi-dimensions instead. Agreed. Also, I'm pretty sure we're on commercial break. I was sitting on YouTube and I'm scrolling and I see a video that's saying that in 5 years, 7 years, something like that. It was basically a video saying that we'll be able to travel to somewhere and show proof of aliens. So I thought that was cool. Wasn't necessarily alternate dimensions, but they did say in the video that in the next few years we'll be able to gather proof that there's aliens, which, let's be real, of course there's aliens out there. There's no possible way that of all the galaxies and solar systems and everything that exists in outer space that we are the only people here. It's not possible. Not possible. There are more people out there, and I don't think they look like aliens. They probably are similar to us. Probably, which would be crazy. Imagine instead of a long distance in another country, you're dating an alien and you're long distance interstellar. That would be crazy. I have dual citizenship on Jupiter and on Earth. Oh my God, that would be nuts. I would love to live for that day, but I probably will not. I don't know if any of us will. Wouldn't that be crazy though? That'd be so cool. Just because we're used to being let down doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Yeah, for bears, yeah. I think the most frustrating thing about it is that we always have hope and we always get excited and have higher expectations, and then they let us down. And it's also kind of we have a good team, we have a good roster. So there's really no reason that we should be having these struggles on the offense. And we have a new offensive coordinator, and it's we made the changes we needed to make and it still isn't working. And I think that's the most frustrating part, is it's we get Caleb Williams and it still isn't working. It's what else can we possibly do? because I feel like we've done just about everything we're supposed to do, and it's not working. Sup, guys, from Bill. Crazy week, heartbreaking for Bears fans, but it's Caleb's rookie year. The main thing is you see progression. Agreed. And I would say also Steelers have a big run on 3rd and 12, or was it a pass? I think it was a run. 1st and 10 for the Steelers after a big gain. Whew. I feel like I got to sneeze. Oh, it was a little screen pass. Oh my God. I feel like I got to sneeze and it's not happening. Okay. 1st and 10 for the Steelers after a big run up the middle. Or not up the middle, but a screen pass. What's happening to me? Oh my God. It's the Space Ghosts. And that run is stuffed. Like my nose. God, it's like I suddenly got a whiff of dust or something. What the heck? My nose is suddenly stuffy. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, progression from Caleb is huge. This week was the first week it really seemed like it was more like regression than progression. He did lead the big 4th quarter comeback, but at that point it was too little too late. There was also 3.5 quarters of terrible football play from the entire offense, not just coaches, but poor execution from the players. And also Caleb did not have a good game. This was probably his worst game so far. Do we want to make a bet on win/if anyone scores a touchdown tonight? Yes, let's do it. Place your bets. I mean, now is a good time to do it. 1st and 10 again for the Steelers. 4:05 left in the 2nd quarter. My bets are on this drive. Steelers get a touchdown. They're cruising right now. So that's my bet. Even though they're only at the 45-yard, their own 45 right now. I'm saying this drive, they get a touchdown. Run is, beyond stuff. They lose like 5 yards on that play. All right, maybe that was too bold of a prediction for me. Vintage Bear, he is a vintage bear. He needs his space helmet now. Matt Eberflus is fired after the season. We'll see. You never know. We started the season last year 0-4 and then almost made a playoff push. Things could turn around. This could end up just being like one of those bad games, but I hate the whole thing with firing Eberflus though, because as much as I don't think even though he's a very good defensive coordinator, like our defense is elite because of him. So it's like you don't want to lose that. You don't want, you have to give him credit where credit's due for having a great defense, but overall as a head coach, not so much. And the thing that sucks is it's repeating the cycle. Mitch Trubisky, year 2, we get a new offensive coordinator. Justin Fields, year 2, we get a new offensive coordinator and head coach. Now Caleb Williams, year 2, we get a new offensive coordinator and head coach. Like, I don't know. It sucks. Like, I know we're all ready to like fire Flus, but it's like I'm not excited about repeating the cycle. Like that doesn't, and I have no faith that the Bears are going to pick the correct OC. And everyone says Ben Johnson. Ooh, and Russell Wilson is sacked on 3rd and 3. So my bet is wrong. It is 4th down for the Steelers. Lose yardage on that play. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Ben Johnson is going to be one. We don't know if he's going to be available. We don't know if he's going to want to coach the Bears. We don't know if the Bears are going to want him. And outside of Ben Johnson, I don't feel like there's other like super high quality head coach candidates, in my opinion, right now. So I don't know. I get very torn on the idea of replacing Flus because I just don't. I got hair in my mouth. I don't like the idea of having to repeat the cycle. Yeah, the doctors keep saying, well, it isn't broken. Like, okay, any timeline on that or no? Yeah, it's sprained ankles take a hot minute to recover. That is for sure. Just rest and elevate is all I can suggest. And ice. Ice the ankle, keep the swelling down, try to stay off of it when you can to let it heal up, and that's all you can do, really. If there aren't aliens, we're living in a simulation, and that's scarier than aliens. Agreed. I don't like the idea of me living in a simulation, because then it feels like I'm a Barbie doll that's being played with. I'm an alien? Oh boy. I had a feeling we'd have at least one alien in the chat. Should have known. Yeah, I've got a girlfriend. She just lives on Mars. Exactly. Like, how cool would that be? And then people like wouldn't believe you if you were one of the first ones. And they'd be like, "Yeah, all right, buddy. Like, that's a weird joke, but okay." Be like, "No, really, she lives on Mars, guys." And be like, "Yeah, all right. Yeah, totally real, bud." And then next thing you know, she's like flying over on her spaceship from Mars. Oh, it'd be so funny. Really, though, realistically, for like other humans, they would have to live in a different galaxy than us, solar system. And they have shown that there are other versions like Earth-like planets in different galaxies and solar systems. So, like, I feel there's a very high probability that there is another Earth with people like us living on, which it's like crazy to think about, because how far advanced would they be? Would they be like as advanced as we are? Are they older than this? Like, is their planet older? Is it younger? Does it still have dinosaurs? Did it never have dinosaurs? Are they like living like medieval times? Are they living super far in the future? Do they have iPhones? Do they not have iPhones? Like, oh, so many possibilities. It's crazy. I don't know why I get so geeked out. I don't know. I turn into a mega nerd when it comes to these things. I just think it's crazy. Like, you just sit and look up at the stars and you're just like, dang, there's like other people out there. We're just here. And then you get into the alternate dimensions and you're like, all right, there's another Alexis in a different timeline that's like rich right now. I want to be on that timeline. Hey, how are you doing? You like my hair tonight? This is my hair when I haven't showered today and I was having a lazy day. So I appreciate it. This is not one of my top tier hairdos. This is called lazy day hair. I say after half, since that might make it happen before it with my luck. I mean, so far the Giants are at third down and no touchdowns have yet to happen. So I think your prediction is probably closest so far. At least the way it's looking now. What is it? Third and... No, of course they're playing a little ad. Okay. There's a 30% chance none of this is real? No. I don't like that. I like my alternate dimensions better. That freaks me out. A simulation freaks me out. I also wish Poles would have done more for the O-line. That's been my biggest criticism out of everything for Poles. Most of what Poles has done, I've agreed with and I've liked, but the O-line is my biggest criticism. Bill Belichick, no. Like, I know it sounds crazy saying no to like a Hall of Fame coach, but I just don't think he's the right guy for the Bears. I don't. And it's another defensive-minded head coach. We still would need a good OC. Such an exciting game. I know, it's just riveting. But the Giants did pick up a 1st and 10, and my stream is buffering. My game stream. No! This is tomfoolery. Well, this can't be right because this play already happened. Ah, great. Now I got to open the stream again. Okay. Let's see. First and 10 for the Giants, if my stream isn't now delayed. Let's see. They're at the 35 of the my stream is buffering again. What the hell? Daniel Jones drops back to pass. They pick up a few yards. 35 seconds left on the clock. Let's see. Second down. They call a timeout. I'm trying to reload my stream so it's on correct timing here. Okay, 2nd and 6. 35 seconds. We got 4 minutes to save the world. No hesitating. Grab a boy, grab a girl. Evil Alexa's out here cheering for the Packers? No, there's no reality in which I'm cheering for the Packers. I can't envision it. I can't. That would be awful. 2nd and 6. Daniel Jones dropping back. Lets it fly. That almost could have been picked. That was overthrown. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Giants. Looks like we're probably going to have another field goal on our hands. If I'm a betting person, just remember there might be another you that's better off, but there's also another you that's worse off. That's true. There's probably an Alexis that's dead. What if there's an Alexis that, like... No, maybe that's getting too dark. I was going to say something about the cancer, but I don't know. Maybe Alexis got lucky with the cancer in all timelines. They probably wouldn't look like us since we've evolved after the most non-small mammals were hit by the asteroid and mostly died out. If they didn't get hit, maybe they could be intelligent lizards. You know, that's a valid point, but who even knows if they had dinosaurs? Like, what if they never had dinosaurs? What if they just only had humans? Isn't that a thought? Isn't that an odd thought? You would think they had dinosaurs because we did, but like we're an entirely different planet. What if humans formed on their side by a different way? And superpowers, okay? There's a real possibility that, like, if there's another planet that's like Earth, right? And let's say it's in a different galaxy, different solar system, forever light years away. But like the atmosphere is slightly different on their version of Earth than on our version of Earth. The possibility to have superpowers could literally be real, because on that planet, what our body's made of, maybe it would make us like have super strength. And then if they came to our planet, they would have super strength when we wouldn't. Kind of like when Superman goes to different planets and then he doesn't like have the powers anymore. Mind-boggling. I'm telling you. These things, all things of this science fiction are based on potential realities. Spooky. Or you could just think I'm losing my mind, which is also a possibility. But I think I'm onto something. Another version of Alexis Jade wearing a cheese head right now. No! I refuse. I refuse to accept that as a possibility. Could you imagine my head with a cheese head on it? Absolutely not. I could never. And ruin the flow? Never. 7 touchdowns, but 6 are called back. Only the last one will count because the rest want to go home and will ignore 2 face masks and 3 holding calls. That's quite the prediction. 6 touchdowns are called back and only 1 will count. And they, the ignoring 2 face masks and 3 holding calls, that I could see. 6 touchdowns called back. We've had one, so you might be onto something. I think that meant Daniel Jones stinks. Yeah, okay, Daniel Jones stinks. Yeah, he's not good. Byron, my internet went out multiple times today. Construction on the roads in the neighborhood, I suspect. Spooky. Was it construction or was it space ghosts? The world may never know. Did they cut a line? I've had that happen before where at my old apartment, they construction accidentally cut a power line. So like all the power within the town went out for like a day because construction accidentally cut a cord under the ground. So that was cool. Whoever did that was in trouble. Super chat, GG. I do have super chats now. Thanks to you guys, I'm officially monetized now. So I'm officially able to receive super chats and stickers and all the things. So yes, so thank you for the super chat. And yes, I am officially monetized. So I am all fancy now. I am part of the cool gang here on YouTube. Slowly working my way. But thank you. That love the ref sign. It seems that way lately. Yes, it was a gift. It's opposite for me. It was a gift, and I feel it's very accurate. I think that's the only ref signal that matters. Upon further review, I'm going to need another drink, and I want to do one of these days. I'm going to do a what's it called? By the way, we're at halftime now for the game. Giants scored a field goal, and that's where we're at. No touchdowns on the board yet. Again, where's my man Justin Fields? I want to say hi. Hope he's doing well. But I want to do a live stream of a live watch of the Bears game one of these days. The only thing with it is that I do my pre-game podcast like the morning, early afternoon before the game, and then I do my post-game podcast. And if I did the live stream of the game, it would be like 8 hours of streaming. So I think I would have to do, I think if I was going to go live for a game, I think I would need to change up the schedule so that I could do the pregame like Saturday live and then Sunday stream and then maybe take a break and Sunday night do the post-game live, or like Monday night do the post-game live. But with Monday Night Football, that wouldn't work. So I think I would just have to suck it up and we'd like end the live and then do the post-game maybe after, because I would have to like feed my cats dinner. I would have to eat dinner. I got to think of the logistics here. But I do want to do a live stream of one of the Bears games. I don't know which one yet though. I got to look at our schedule and see which one. See, like in my head, I'm like the Packers game or something, but maybe I should. Should I live stream the Packers game? I feel like that's risky because I might be that's going to be, maybe that would be a good one to stream though, because depending how that game's going, I could either be very pissed off or I could be in the best mood ever. But based on history, I have my concerns. But I do feel that live streaming a Packers game could be fun, especially because some of you guys come from, obviously, some of you guys came from Tom Grassi. So in that case, some of you might be Packers fans. So I think that might be a fun one to live stream. So maybe I should live stream Bears Packers. Let me know in the comments if you're watching live or if after the fact you're watching this. Let me know in the comments if I should live stream Bears Packers game. Alternate dimension zombie Alexis. Ugh, I hate zombies, but that is a potential. Blech. Zombies freak me out. I don't like them. Don't like them. Go Power Dinos. Go Power Rangers. Curtis, we already have superpowers. We can grab things with our awesome thumbs. So can monkeys. You ever like see monkeys and you're kind of like, maybe not monkeys, but like gorillas or orangutans? Like I was at the zoo in September, and I was like, this thing could crush me with like its fist. Like it could grab my head and just, that kind of freaks me out. I think if we had 2 touchdowns, did we have 2 touchdowns called back? I know we had the one. I think I missed the first one that was called back. Here I am, Rum. Here I am. Welcome to the live. We have a little bit of background. I don't know what accent I'm doing. See ya after the half. Oh, you got to do the Packers game? Okay. I think I'm like scared to do that one because I really like, obviously I get into the game, but I'm like, if it's not going well, like I need to make sure I'm not cussing a storm because I don't want to lose monetization. I mean, one stream, I make like 10 cents a stream anyways, but like I got to be careful. I don't like break guidelines now that I am part of the YouTube partner program, because if the Bears are doing bad, it's not going to be a fun game for Alexis. But I do think that could be a fun one. I would love to do a joint stream with a Packers fan, like a Packers podcaster or something. I think that could be fun. But one, I don't really know any Packers podcasters. But two, I worry that if it's not going well, I'm going to get so pissed off if they're like making comments. But then again, you know what? I think maybe it wouldn't hurt to have like a joint person on the pod who is maybe of the opposing team. I think that could be fun. I just don't know anyone who would. I know there is one. I don't know if they do where like you see their face though. I think they just do like the audio podcasts. Live stream every Sunday. Well, that might be hard. That might be difficult because of the needing to charge the batteries on my camera and doing my pregame and postgame podcast. But I do technically go live every Sunday for pregame and postgame. So technically, I still do go live every Sunday. Could use a little purple. Yeah, I know what you mean, Rome. But that's too dangerous with, you know, the Vikings being nearby. But I do have like a purple ribbon because of lupus. I wanted to do the lupus walk this year. The town next to mine does a lupus walk every year, and both years I've missed it, and I've been wanting to do it because I have lupus, and it would be fun to do some like events and stuff. One day I would love to do like charity streams for like the Lupus Foundation, for St. Jude's, for you know, cancers. But I don't think my streams make quite enough to make that worth it yet. So we gotta build up to that point, I fear. Maybe in the near future though. Want to see Mad Alexis? I don't know if you do. I the end of end of this last Bears game with the Hail Mary, it's like I was already mad because even though I thought we were going to win because they had 2 seconds left and they were going to toss up a Hail Mary, I was like, we won, but like this was a terrible game. I'm not happy about it. And then the Hail Mary happened, and I literally like picked up my cat's toy that he wanted me to play fetch with him with, and we were like playing. I was like throwing it to him throughout the game, and I like picked it up and I was just like, oh, and I chucked it against the wall, and I was so pissed. I was like, how did that just happen? And then I recorded my video on Twitter for the post-game reaction, and I seemed much more collected than I actually was. I was not happy. We need to experience mild highs and crushing lows together. Yeah, it's it would be. I hope it's a high. Also, this sweater is like insanely large. It's meant to be like a very, very large sweater. So if I look like a giant box, it's because This sweater is very, very big. It's meant to be the comfy sweater. Um, but yeah, huh. I have nerves. If we would have came out and played well against Washington, I would feel a little bit more confident of like this could be a really good game. And we'll see how we do the next two games. But I'm nervous. In a weird way, I still have a feeling that we could split with the Packers this year, but I also feel like I say that every year and it doesn't happen. Came from the Grassy raid, stayed for Space Ghost. Appreciate you. It's because you're smart. You know, you want to stay for the Space Ghost and Space Bears. And we have. I still want to see the. I still want to see your concept art. Weighted blanket in sweater form. Oh, I wish this was like heated. Do you know how nice that would be in the winter to have like a big oversized sweater? Look how big this looks on the camera. Oh my god, it looks huge. If I put it with my head, it looks like that's so funny. It looks huge. It looks even bigger than it actually. Okay, it's not like as big as it looks, but it is quite large. Like it is a big sweater. It's like an extra large or something. It's meant to be, you know, like a big baggy one that you wear with like shorts or with leggings or something. Um, but it's like, I mean, okay, it doesn't look like, I don't know. It's not, okay, I don't think this is helping. It's quite large. I guess maybe I'm I'm trying to undersell it, but it's quite big. Um, yeah, that looks comically big when I go like this. I look like I'm like there's another person that could fit in here. Oh god. Yeah, it's huge. But if this was heated, if I could like turn it on and just like I could tuck my knees in here. Like I could be like I could just tuck my knees in and have it be heated and then I wouldn't even need a blanket. That would be awesome. Yes, oversized sweaters are the best because you don't have to feel tight, especially if you're a woman with a chest. Sometimes having big sweaters is like you don't feel as like not that half of you can relate to that. But love a good big sweater. I need a Chicago sweater. I do. I have this sweater is from I is self-made from when I said the last stream. Also, did the game start already? No. From the last stream when I said that I have someone who who's in graphic design, knows how to make things. They made this. And it's super cool. So I think I would want to go the same style, maybe. And then just instead of obviously, I can't take Chicago Bears because the Chicago Bears will sue me, but I can do Chicago. And then I'll have to get rid of the bear symbol on the helmet. But maybe I could do like a bear instead or something. Have to like brainstorm some ideas, but same kind of retro style. I'm thinking, want to keep it retro, but maybe just have Chicago on there. Have some concepts already for that one. I've been wanting to make those. Actually, I kind of already have them made, just not out there yet. But maybe we'll do like a Chicago, a Space Bear, and a Space Ghost, and we'll see how they do. I bet the Japanese sell one. Sell what? Oh, like a heated sweater? That would be nice. Yeah, it's huge. It's very, very big. Heated poncho, best investment ever. Besides my heated blanket that's waiting for me in my bed. Heated poncho, that's got to be nice. But how does that work in like rain? Because ponchos are for rain, so does it not like electrocute you if you if you wear it? I assume not. Otherwise, you'd be dead. But Heated poncho sounds awesome. That would make it a lot easier to go to Bears games. I want to get a heated mini blanket for my cats because they would love that. I just don't want anything with cords because I don't want them to chew it when I'm not paying attention, but I really want to get them one of those. Came from a Grossi raid and stayed for the Bears pain. Yeah, well, fair enough. Some of you folk who came from the Grossi raid are funny, like in the comments. Like some people have gone back on some of my videos, like from last year's Bears Packers games, and like commented like, "Love you guys," and I'm like, "Oh my god, here this year, I'm telling you, it's gonna be our year." Say that every year. Sitting here with a heating pad. I like to make makeshift heating pads. In if you're a woman, you probably know this quite well. Throwing it in, like you get a washcloth and you get it wet. Also, the game has started again. Giants have the ball and they hand it off and they get nowhere. It's going to be 2nd and 10. But you get a washcloth, you get it wet, and then you put it in the microwave and put it in there for like a minute, 2 minutes, and it gets very, very hot to the touch, like very hot. And then you put it in a plastic bag and Ziploc it, and then you put it on, and it's a heating pad. And then if it gets cold, you just pop it back in the microwave for a minute, and then it gets hot again, and you just put it on. It's quite lovely. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Giants. And they hand the ball off again, and they're going to pick up the first. Ooh, that is a good run. Almost to the 40-yard line, opposing 40-yard line. That was quite the run. That was a good run. Pick up the first. I was wearing a Gandalf costume yesterday and was constantly worried I was flashing the crowd. God. Oh, welcome in. I see the Bills had a nice game winner there on Sunday. I've seen some post-game reactions to it as well. 1st and 10, Daniel Jones. I don't know what that was. That didn't even look like he was trying to throw it away. That looked like I don't know, something was off there with his receiver and Daniel Jones. It looked like he was almost expecting him to like do a comeback route or something. I don't know. That was weird, but it was incomplete. Maybe he was just trying to, I don't know. That was weird. Chicago retro sweater genius. Yeah, I think it would be cool. I think it'd be cool to make one. And that one I do already have like made because I also just wanted it for me. They run it up the middle and they pick up probably like 6 yards. It's gonna be 3rd down, but yeah, I think it would be cool. You plug it in, so going outside with it is kind of hard. Also, pretty sure not healthy. Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say that I can't imagine. Then again, there's winter coats that are heated on the inside. I always wanted one for snowboarding, but they're so expensive. There's no way. But I've snowboarded in some pretty cold days where like I get down the mountain and my eyeballs are literally frozen open and my eyelashes are icicles. And it's quite cold. Those are on those like negative Fahrenheit, negative like 10-degree days. Those suck. Also, Giants pick up the 1st down, and I believe that was Neighbors. It was. Neighbors with the 1st down. Neighbors making Daniel Jones look good. All right. And that run gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Why are Monday Night Football games either fire or boring as F? It's a great question. And unfortunately, the Bears game that got flexed also ended up being a snooze fest. So I don't know. The NFL, they plan these games and they prepare it obviously before the season starts on which games are going to be these slots that are going to like be good games, and they seem to be wrong quite a lot. Then again, I don't understand the idea of giving the New York Giants a primetime game. Daniel Jones was sacked for a loss by TJ Watt for a loss of like 5 yards, maybe more. Third down coming up. 3rd and 19 for the Giants. I think it was a loss of like 8 yards. Maybe more. I can't tell, but nice sack by, of course, Watt. Did I say the right Watt brother just now? I don't know who I just said. Anyways, 3rd and 19 coming up for the New York Giants. Daniel Jones, what are you doing? Walked right into a sack. Highsmith with the sack, but Daniel Jones just walked right into him. Like, what is that awareness? And it's not like he like cowered down. Like, he just walked into him like he was trying to escape the pocket and just right into a defender. Typical Daniel Jones. Danny Dimes, baby. Yeah, that was stupid. They're punting it away. Monday versus Thursday night games are fighting for who has the most boring game, honestly. Who plays this Thursday? I gotta look that up. Sackaroonie. You omitted his first name altogether. Did I? I didn't even say it. I just said what? Okay. Well, better than saying the wrong name. TJ and JJ. I was like, I don't know who I just said. Who plays Thursday night as we go into commercial break here? Thursday night football. Texans at Jets. I don't have a good feeling about that one. I have a feeling that's going to also be a snooze fest. The Texans have also, what's the Texans record right now? Because they're 6-2, but the Jets have a decent defense though. I would be surprised if that ends up being a high-scoring game. Thursday night's not looking great either. Based on that, I don't know about that one. Yeah, I'm not too fond of the Thursday night matchup either. Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here for it, but I won't be excited about it. And I might be late to that one. I might be there for the halftime on that one. I don't know. Because I work late on Thursdays normally. So, unfortunately, maybe one day content creation can be my full-time job and I don't have to revolve my content around my 9 to 5, but we'll see. Monetization, one step closer. I hope Rodgers gets his butt kicked again too. 11-14, Eagles versus Commanders will be a good one. Fighting for first place in the NFC East. We will kick the Commanders' ass. I hope you do. Please do, for the sake of my Bears' heart. Please do. Also, I have Jalen Hurts as my quarterback on fantasy, so that would be very helpful to me as well. I'll take a rain check and hope it rains. I want the first snowy game. I want a good, I would love if the Bills, we don't play the Bills this season, but I would love you know what? It doesn't even need to be the Bills. I was going to say a good Bills, snowy game, but I would love a Bears Packers or a Bears Vikings, blizzard game. Because we've had quite a few of them. We had a snow game against the Arizona last year, but I would love to see a good snow bowl this year. I want to see something about like seeing a good rain game or seeing a good snow game, like something about a snow game really gets you like, yeah, this is football. Like that's what I'm talking about. And something about the snow games does it, you know? And I hope we see one this year. That's one of the things I'll hate if like all the teams go to domes because we'll never get a snow game again. And I don't like that. I like having the snow games or the rain games. Like some of the coolest pictures that have ever existed are because of the Bears versus San Francisco games from that monsoon game. Like that was so cool. But we'll see. We'll see if we get it again. Third down coming up here for the Steelers. I need to get more sleep. I've been getting like 4.5 hours of sleep at night. It's not working. Ooh. Najee Harris getting me my fantasy points, boy. 3rd and 8. Coming up for the Steelers. You know, the Steelers are like are they going to call penalty on the Giants for a false start? 1 second left on the play clock. That might be called against the Giants. Or nope, wait. Nope, it's going to be called on the offense. Like Tomlin's face. Sometimes he really makes the funniest emotions. Like he's just so stoic, and then he just suddenly makes the funniest little like smirk or pissed off face, and it cracks me up. Wait, why was that against the Steelers? That didn't look like the Steelers jumped first. 3rd and 13 now for the Steelers. Russell Wilson dropping back. Dumps it off. Not really going to get anywhere close to that first down, so they're going to punt it away. And we are still touchdownless going into 8 minutes left of the third quarter. Jeez Louise. Gotta check my camera here quickly. Uh-oh. Guys, we're going to rotate for a second. Okay. Sorry. Bear with me. Had to adjust something. Okay. Hopefully we're straight. All right. My grandpa used to say, the season doesn't start till the snow does. I like that saying. My grandpa used to say, when he would be out shoveling the driveway, you know, one day I'm going to be dead and you're going to have to shovel the driveway for grandma. And I'm going to be laughing at you drinking a beer from up above. And I'm sure he is. The first snow we had after he died, I'm like, you know, he's laughing right now. He's going, now you got to shovel. But I like that saying too. I just, something about those snow games they're just like a different level. They're so fun. And I love that the Bears are playing on Thanksgiving. That's what I like about having the Thanksgiving game in our division, because like, you know, every few years you're going to be playing a Thanksgiving game. So like, you know, you have the memories of, everyone has it, of like watching Thanksgiving football games, you know, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people. But like the cool thing about being in the NFC North division is that we are frequently in the Thanksgiving games. So it makes it pretty fun. I have lots of memories of Bears Thanksgiving games. And we get another one this year. It'll be a tough game, but I'm excited for it. I die with that little sleep. Yeah, it's not, you know, it's kind of, I can power through, but it sucks. But when I'm having like, what's not good is if I'm having a lupus flare, then it makes it worse. And if I don't get enough sleep and I'm like healthy, then it can trigger me to get a lupus flare, which is like not good. So I really should be better about getting more sleep. It's just I got too much stuff to do, too much going on. I'm just instead sacrificing my sleep in favor of getting stuff done. And I wake up early tomorrow. I have an early day of work tomorrow. So I do need sleep tonight, but we'll see if that happens. Back. I was going to ask if I missed anything, but then I saw the score. Nope, I haven't missed anything. We've just been talking about snowy football games over here. It's snowing here in Montana. I'll try to send some your way. I would say please do, but I still need new tires on my car. When I say my tread is gone, I mean my tread is like as smooth as a baby's bottom. It's like actually really bad. I need new tires desperately on my car, and tires are expensive, so I'm working on it. But if that snow comes, I literally will fly off the road. So I need the snow to not come until I get new tires, please. And then please send the snow my way. Also, like the video and subscribe so that I can afford new tires. But I mean, really anything from any of these really just goes right back towards the streams, the platforms that I have to pay to host them on, and equipment for the streams, because I'm trying to upgrade my setup here with new camera, new mics, and all of that. Bears. The Bears, baby. Watching the Lions lose at Thanksgiving is a true tragic tradition in my family. Well, I hope you get to watch another Lions loss this year against the Bears. I don't know why. I hope I'm not jinxing it, but I kind of have a good feeling about the Bears Lions game on Thanksgiving. I don't know. I have a feeling. But we'll see. You're allowed to drive around like that? Technically, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to get a ticket for having bad tires, but it's not exactly the safest. But tires on my car, it's going to cost like $800 just for the tires, not even including the fee of paying the people to put them on. So yeah, it's a hefty price for me to get new tires. So trying to save up for that. The way their season's been going, Steelers need a grandpa to teach them that touchdowns are worth more than field goal. Honestly. Yeah, God, this game is. I know we predicted it as a snooze fest, but it's really a snooze fest. 2, 1. They did not get the snap off. It was close, but they did not. The Giants were flagged with the delay a game. 2nd and 16 coming up for New York. Oh yeah, I was gonna say earlier, I could see the Steelers are a team kind of similar to the Bears. Like they're known for their tough-nosed football, and like Pittsburgh is a very much, and Daniel Jones is sacked for like a loss of 6. That was bad by Highsmith again. But they're known for like their tough defense, their hard hitting. Pittsburgh is a big football town, like they revolve around football. So in a lot of ways, I kind of have respect for Pittsburgh fans because, you know, they kind of remind me of the Bears. It's like we're known for like our hard-nosed defense. Granted, they had Super Bowl wins and we had 1985. So not quite on the same page. I hope you're wrong. But if past this prologue, you are likely to be happy. Look at last year. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, I'm not trying to just diminish the Lions because they are very, very good this year. But for some, God, I'm not trying to overhype the Bears, but for some reason, the Bears always seem to have the Lions number. And for some reason, on Thanksgiving especially, the Bears have a good track record of playing the Lions. So, like, I have a good feeling about it, but the Lions are a very, very, very good team this year. So, I'm not writing them off by any means, but, you know, I think I have more faith, oddly enough, as a Bears fan than if I was, like, a different team going in to play them. at home on Thanksgiving. Here you want to get a ticket, you get your car taken away until you fix it. Jeez Louise. Well, what are you supposed to do if you don't have money? Because I ain't got money to get new tires. And I need them before it snows. I need them bad. Someone is blasting music outside of my apartment, and that is not necessary. Wines are peaking too early, in my opinion. Potentially. But they're very good. NFC North four-way tie. I would love it. Honestly, I don't want the other teams to win, but if it's got to come down to a four-way tie, I would take it because that means the Bears have just as good of a record as everyone else. And if that's what it takes, I'll accept it. Punt return touchdown, but a flag. Is that your prediction? That there's going to be a punt return touchdown? I could see it. Oh, wait, I totally missed the touchdown here from the Steelers. Wait, did they have a punt return touchdown just now? Is that what just happened? Why do I always miss the good stuff? I missed the first touchdown of the game? Oh, come on. My luck, let me tell you, of course I missed the first touchdown of the game. Dang it. I was too busy yapping my mouth. Missed the first touchdown. Was it a punt return? I can't believe I missed it. Special teams touchdown. Dang it. Gosh dang it. I missed a touchdown. You know, a lot of people are not happy with my tweet about Caleb's deep ball. Sorry. Just spitting facts over here. Where's my stream go? Oh, here it is. Dang it. Too busy talking down the lines, clearly a curse. Listen, it was the Space Ghosts. They told me, you don't need to watch. Just keep trash talking the Lions. And so I did. And this is where we're at. Also, I was going to look up, when is this Packers-Bears game? Bears game, okay. Okay, November 17th. So that is how many weeks away? So in 3 weeks, we can do the Bears versus Packers live stream. That will be, I would say I would like stream the divisional games, but that might be hard because a lot of those are back to back, and I'll have to rework the schedule of how I do the pregame and postgame podcasts. But I think it could be fun to do the divisional games live streamed. It could also be pure torture. But we'll see. Maybe I'll try to do at least like one of each. So at least live stream one Packers Bears, one Lions Bears, one Vikings Bears. That could be fun because I probably won't be able to live stream Thanksgiving. But we'll see. Super chat in here. Sweet, the wall is no longer a blank. Thank you for the super chat. And yes, the wall is no longer blank. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that I want to do more. The problem is I might be moving soon, and if I am, then it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to start putting more holes in the wall and like building shelves when I have to then take it all down again. So I think this is what we're kind of going to stick with. And if I end up not moving anytime soon, then I'll put more stuff up. But if I end up moving soon, we're going to have a whole new setup anyways. So we'll see here. Some other things got to happen first to see if that's the case. But appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Thank you for noticing my wall. Let's hope we are 6-3. Yeah, by the time by the time we get to those games. Yeah, I hope so too. Could have been 7-2. That would have made it a lot easier. But you know what? Maybe we come out and nail some division games, and then it's all worth it. Here's the monetization. Get new tires. Appreciate the super chat, Curtis. I do need new tires. I really do. The snow is going to cause me to fly off the road. But $50, can we boop the bear for the super chat? We can bring in Mr. Bear here. Look at the side of his face is just like, it's not dirt. It's just, I don't know. This bear is like over 40 years old. So he's just collected some stuff over the years. So Mr. Bear says thank you to Curtis for the $50 super chat. Give a round of applause to Curtis. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Curtis. I hope you enjoyed the bear. Boop. Why are you moving? I might be moving to, I don't know if I should say yet. I might be leaving Wisconsin. I might be leaving and moving to another country, but don't worry, I will still be doing all my streams, and I will be up until 2 a.m. in the morning if it means doing a live stream. And oh, my stream is lagging, but I might, if I have to stay up till 2 in the morning, different time zone to do streams, then it's what we got to do, because we're not stopping. But some other things, what am I looking? Oh, my scratches. We'll see if it's happening or not, but a lot more has to happen to see if that's going to happen. But yes. Oh, NL, yes, potentially, but quite a few more things need to happen to see if that's the case. So that's why I say might be. Don't know for certain if it's going to be anytime soon, but there's potential. So we'll see. So I don't want to start throwing a bunch of stuff on the walls if I have to turn around and in a few months move. So we'll see. But the Bears content's never going to stop. You're stuck with me forever. It's a well-loved bear. Sign of how much it means. Yes, Mr. Bear here. Oops, game. Where did my game go? Hold on, I lost my stream. Okay, we're on commercial. I lost my game stream for a minute there. But yes, he's his nose is even, I'm just now noticing it's like ripped. Sorry, Mr. Bear. I don't know, like, I think it's honestly probably like dust that's settled on him throughout the years is my guess. I don't really know why he's so dark. I don't, maybe he's been through fire. I don't know. I had some stuff, my old apartment complex caught on fire, and I have some stuff that like got stains like this because of it. But the bear, it speaks. It does. It does speak. 40-year-old bear, he's seen some things. Yeah, he's seen the Bear Super Bowl. Must be nice. I haven't. Whoa. I don't know if the stream just froze for you guys, but it did on my screen, and I had one eye open and one eye closed. That was crazy. That did not paint me in a pretty light. But yeah, he's luckily seen a Bear Super Bowl win. I've seen a Bear Super Bowl loss. About as close as I've gotten. Moving to Mars, here we go. I'm starting my journey. Still on commercial break. Ridiculous. And we're in Paris on our commercial. I really want to go to Paris. I want to go to a lot of places. Pretty much everywhere in Europe. I want to do a whole European tour everywhere. Make it a vlog. The Bears are going to space to meet Space Ghost. Yes, we got to get him a helmet first. I have a helmet. Guys, hold on. Hold on. basically be neighbors. That's so true. That is true. We'd be right there. Like a few hour drive. Netherlands. Netherlands is NL. Right at the edge of Europe. 8-hour flight. Blink twice if you need help, Mr. Bear. It froze a little. Yeah, I don't know what's happening because my Wi-Fi is good. It's like something with StreamYard, I think. It's like glitching out. The game is back. 1st and 10. Russell Wilson with the screen dump off pass, and they lose 6 yards. 6-yard loss. Guys, wait. I need to go to my closet and grab something because I just remembered I have something. Top 3 wish list for Bears head coach next year could include Eberflus if you like. I mean, Ben Johnson's got to be up there. See, what's hard is I don't want to say Eberflus is on my top 3. It's just I don't really know besides Ben Johnson any candidate I would feel confident in switching him for. Also, Steelers, Russell Wilson rolls out and they pick up the first down on a rollout pass. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. So it's hard. I know Cliff Kingsbury has done well this year as an OC, but he does not have a good track record of being a head coach. So I think that's risky. I really don't know. Germany is amazing. Prague is beautiful. If you get to go, it's going to be a great time. Yeah, I hope I do. One of these days. I want to go everywhere. I want to see it all. My last name is German. But I want to go pretty much everywhere I can go. I want to go. I want to pretty much all of Europe. I want to see everything. I want to go to Norway. I want to see all the northern lights. I want to see all the little villages. I want to go to each country and just travel. I want to do it all. Bear down. Thank you, chap. See, appreciate it. Mr. Bear appreciates it. NFL already has those. Has what? Space helmet in the style of a football helmet? Oh, do they? Russell Wilson drops back. He's launching it. Oh, that was almost picked. He was going for Miller, but that came up a bit short. It's going to be 3rd and 6. I don't know if they're going to show the replay, but that looked like it almost went right through the defender's hands. Let's see. Oh, it did. Another replay of it. Oh, no, actually. It went right through the receiver's hands. He could have caught that. I mean, it was good defense. He was right on him, but that went right through the receiver's hands. That was a miss. Not a bad throw by Russell. Wasn't perfect, but wasn't bad. And now Ball Boy comes running off the field. 3rd and 6. Coming up here for the Steelers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Whoa, false start. Big time. Big time false start, and that's going to be called against the Steelers, even though I think it was the lineman for the Giants just came flying through way early, but I'm guessing. I mean, they called it on the Steelers. Let's see. Here's the replay. He didn't even move. What? I don't get that. The player they gave the penalty for didn't flinch. I don't know why that was called on him. Russell's launching it again, going deep. And it's caught. It's caught. The clock is still going. 6 seconds left of the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10. They're trying to get hurry up. Make sure the Giants don't challenge. Dude, Mike Tomlin cracks me up. Did you guys just see that? The camera was on Mike Tomlin and he's seen it and he just looked over and went. That was so good. Oh, Mike Tomlin cracks me up. Oh man, he's funny. He's funny. His facial expressions on the sideline crack me up. That was too good. Gene Felipe also Fields is not starting is sending me. He offers way more than Wilson. Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I dislike about it is like Fields has his flaws, but he also still has a very high ceiling if you develop him. And he's so much younger than Russell Wilson. Like you could have spent this time developing Justin Fields and he could be your long-term answer as a starter. But instead of unless this is their version of developing him, is letting him sit behind Russell Wilson for a year and then having him be the starter. But Justin Fields' contract year is coming up. So like if he had another year in his contract, I would say it makes sense, but I don't really understand it. Like if they're going to trade Justin, like are they going to try to get a quarterback in the draft? It's not a good draft class for one. Are they going to pay Justin? Like I just don't really get their mindset. Like I don't get their plan. And I feel like Justin could be their long-term answer at quarterback, especially under a coach like Mike Tomlin. So I question like what their plan is, because what you get to the playoffs with Russell Wilson, lose in the first round, and then what? What was the point? I guess I just don't understand it. Do you want a slightly used Aaron Rodgers? I dislike Aaron Rodgers with all of my being. Europeans are intimidated by America because it's big. Americans are intimidated by Europe because it's old. I honestly don't know if many Europeans are intimidated by America, especially not these days. But I guess that's a different topic. We are kind of large spatially, though. We got a lot of land and a big area. Dodgers are kicking the Yankees. Are you now? Let's go. Let's see. World Series. What's our update here? Oh, yeah, 4-0. Los Angeles Dodgers are whooping the New York Yankees. You might be winning. If you keep this up, it's top of the 7th. The Dodgers, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to jinx it. Very close to winning that World Series. And we got a flag again. And I lost where you guys are. Here you are. Also, don't be afraid to use Google Translate if you don't know the language. I didn't once and ended up with pork liver for dinner. Being adventurous can backfire sometimes. Yeah, you're very right. I definitely need to make sure I use Google Translate if I need it. Russell Wilson with the QB sneak, and all right, he picks up like 5 yards. Second down. I try, like, if I'm going somewhere that speaks another language, to at least learn the basics of like please and bathroom and like anything I might need to know. But yeah, Google Translate. Luckily, we live in a world of technology. Russell Wilson dumps it off, and big hit there. More like an awkward hit. Picks up like 5, maybe. But because of that penalty, it's still third down here and 3rd and 8. Talon gives this a thumbs up. I need to get that picture and put it in here for a sticker. No, we are not scared of America. Yeah, it's looking like it's about to be a sweep, but I'm not going to jinx it, so I'll keep my mouth shut. Europeans tend to have no idea how big and far things are in the U.S. LA to New York City is not a day or weekend trip. No, LA to New York City is about like a 5.5-hour flight. It's definitely quite the quite the trip. Did they just score? How do I keep? I got to it literally right as he was in the end zone. You've got to be kidding me. This game has nothing, and then the 2 touchdowns are the ones I miss. 22-9, now Steelers. And they just shows Giants fans yawning. Let's see, they're going to replay it. Russell Wilson goes deep for the end zone. And Austin with the touchdown catch, and it is now about to be 23-9 Steelers. And just like that, 13 minutes left of the fourth quarter, and the Steelers are ahead. There's Justin Fields. He's got his beard growing. Sheer size of the U.S. is kind of wowing. Yeah, the U.S. is huge. Like, honestly, I feel like most Americans don't even comprehend how big the country is, because I've been to, like, I don't know, 7 of our states, and I probably will never see all of the United States in my lifetime, which is kind of crazy because, like, it's the country born and raised in, and most Americans will never have seen the entire country that they were born and raised in. Most Americans probably will never have left the country in their life, Like, it's just kind of crazy. Blackhawks are winning 3-2. That's what I'm talking about. Period 2, 4:20. Yes, they are. Come on, Bedard. I love my Hawks. They've just been so bad. Connor Bedard deserves better. That team is tired of losing, too. Their interviews, they're over it. Please in bathroom. It's the vital words you gotta know. It's the most important ones. Most places in Europe will understand English, but attempts to learn the language will be appreciated in most places anyways. No, that's true. I mean, for the Netherlands, like 90% speak English. Probably even more, probably like 99% speak English. So that's nice, but I know a little bit of French. Don't know a lot of German, but I can pick up some stuff just from learning Dutch. But yeah, doesn't hurt to at least get the basics down before going on a trip. Touchdown incoming. Giants stink. Yes, they do. Remember to take ranch dressing with you. No, you know what? I seen this. Okay, so this is so true, but one of my friends in the Netherlands sent me a picture of ranch, and she bought it, and it says American, like American ranch on it, and it is ranch dressing, and I think it actually says it said like American dip, American something, and then on the top it said like ranch. And yes, so I don't know how it tastes, but apparently they have introduced some American ranch over to the Netherlands. So I need to try it and see what is up with that, because I love ranch and pizza. Ranch on anything, like your vegetables, everything, but like dipping your pizza in ranch, chef's kiss. Oh, so good. I just hit 50 states. Dang. I don't know if I'll ever do that in my life. That's cool, though. That's pretty cool. Part of my family lives on the other side of the country from us, so I've seen a lot of it and know how far it all is from many long car rides. I've also been on some pretty long car rides, a lot, mainly to Florida. But yeah, like it takes an entire day to just get to Florida and by car. Giants are going to beat the Steelers? You think so? 1st and 10 for the Giants coming up. That's not a catch. I don't think he got 2 feet down. 2nd and 10. I mean, 23-9 right now for the Steelers. So Giants got to make a big comeback now if that's going to happen. This is the thing Americans put on everything. No, very true. It's the slogan of ranch. You would think they might have There's Russell and Justin sitting next to each other talking about the game. Russell's really talking it up to Fields. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is their plan. Let Russell give Justin his knowledge and stuff as a vet. Watch how he processes, and maybe it'll help him. I don't know. Still don't understand the pay situation, but we'll see. What does ranch taste like? Oh, Rome, we gotta figure out how to get you some American ranch. Specifically, keep in mind, you're talking to a Midwesterner, okay? In the Midwest specifically, ranch is everything here. Like, we put ranch, Americans in general use ranch, but it is specifically like a Midwestern staple. Like, we make whole casserole dishes and stuff out of ranch. So it's like, I don't know, guys, how would you describe ranch? It has like dill in it. How do you describe ranch? You use it the same way you would mayonnaise, like you dip stuff in it, you put it on things, but it, I don't know, it's incredible. How do you decide? Oily milk? No way, no. Ugh. Tastes way better than that. Tangy mayo? I guess kind of. I guess that would be a way to describe it. It is hard to explain. And it can taste different depending who makes it, but if you make it from scratch too, it can be really good. It is hard. Overrated in my unpatriotic opinion. Agreed. Russell and Justin sitting in a tree. Talking. Ranch is ranch. Is this a cooking show? No, that would be dangerous. I'm not a great cook. I'm okay. My favorite thing to make is chicken tortilla soup. But 1st and 10, by the way, coming up here for the New York Giants, and Daniel Jones launches it. Ooh, Neighbors does not come. Is it Neighbors? Does not come down with it, and he's pissed at himself. I thought at first he was grabbing like his hamstring, but maybe not. Maybe he's just mad at himself. Went through his hands. He had the ball. And it's a, yeah, Neighbors dropped that. He had it in his hands. Not a cooking show, though. But we talk a lot of different topics on these snooze fest of primetime games. Normally it's Space Ghosts, and today it's ranch. Ranch has a Greek influence, like the sake sauce. What did I just call that? I did not call it the right thing. I don't know what I just said, by the way. Have to ship Rome a barrel of ranch? Yes. My grandfather used to call it the white ketchup. That's a good one. Oh, no, wait. Where's my stream? Ooh. Good catch by Tracy Jr., but it is not a touchdown, but they're going to be at the goal line. I don't think it's a touchdown, right? No. Or, sorry, not catch, run. I don't think, did he cross the pylon? No, right? No, yeah, they're going to spot him like 2 yards shy of the goal line. Okay. I feel like that's kind of a bad spot, actually. I feel like he was right there. What in the heck was that? That was a wild. Daniel Jones is pissed. They like snapped the ball, and it seemed like no one moved. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Daniel Jones went for like a screen pass to Malik Neighbors, and no one moved besides Daniel Jones and Malik Neighbors. Like, the ball snapped, and they had wide receivers lined up on the left side, and they were just standing. Like, they were standing in their line looking like this. and then nothing happened. I don't even know how to describe what that was. I don't even know what that was. That was the weirdest play I've ever seen. It was like no one knew what was like they had hiked the ball. What the heck was that? Live cooking stream? Um that could be dangerous. We could attempt it. If we get like I'll have to set a goal to hit in order to do a live cooking stream because that can get crazy. Closest thing, a bit less sour, more tangy. I could see that. That's probably a close reference. Touchdown. No, not a touchdown though. We're at, oops, I opened the wrong thing. At goal line. Ranch or blue cheese with buffalo chicken? Always ranch. I'm not a fan of blue cheese. It has a weird taste to me. I do not like blue cheese. So always ranch with buffalo chicken. Always. It's like a miracle when Giants score a touchdown. Facts. Dang, autocorrect failed me. Autocorrect always fails me. Sometimes because I have different languages in my keyboard on my phone, it will like autocorrect to a non-English word, and I'll send a text and I'll look back and be like, what the heck did I just send? I don't even know what word I just said. Wait, did I miss a touchdown? I didn't think they got it. Yeah, I don't know what that play was. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It really looked like they were not set up at all. Like no one knew what was happening. The weird goal line play was a 2-point try after a Giants. Oh wait, they did count that as a touchdown. Then why did I think that was a? Whoops! I thought that they marked them like 2 yards shy. I was like, that's a bad spot on the ball. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, okay, that 2-point conversion was stupid. I don't know what the heck that was. Go Giants! What's your name? My first name? Alexis. Alexis Jade. Here I am, right there. It's my name. Don't wear it out. I have a feeling you're the I don't have XY ingredient. I'll just use here instead cooking time. Yes, 100%. I don't measure. I eyeball it, which is terrible. But I'm like, why? I don't need measuring cups. I'm just gonna do. And that's probably why my food. Honestly, some things I can make pretty good. Like my chicken tortilla soup, I'd say is pretty top notch. But most foods, I literally just look at the spices I have in my cabinet and I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. I do like my food to have like flavor, so I'm not flavorless. I do like the flavor and the spices, um, but I like to wing it. Yes, this cooking is an art, baking is a science. This is why I can't bake. I am not a good baker, um, at all. But I feel cooking I can get by because I kind of just do my own thing and it works out because I'm an artist. Ranch dressing, but I strangely prefer crumbled blue cheese on stuff like burgers. Ugh, I just don't like blue cheese. I don't like blue cheese at all. Also, guys, I forgot. Okay, the Steelers have the ball, 2nd and 4, and then I need to do what I said I was going to do earlier. Grab what I have from my closet. 2nd and 4, fakes the handoff, rolls to his left. Russell dumps it off, and it's a first down. And a few more. They're close to the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for the Steelers. Okay, wait. I'm still going to be here, but I'm just going to do it now. Okay, you guys ready? Hold on, I have a surprise. Okay, wait. Okay. We have a helmet for the Space Bear. Hold on. We'll take his hat off. Oh God. Come on. Get your head in there, buddy. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this a different way. How do I? Okay. Stay up. Okay, you can do it. I'm sorry, I'm squeezing your head. Wait, come on. We're getting it. We're getting it. He's in. We have a space for helmet. I was trying to be as gentle as I could. He's got a big head. Oh, wait, look at this. Wait, can we put the visor down? Hold on. How sick is this? We have a space bear. We have a space bear. Is this the coolest thing or what? Oh no, the stream. Look, we can get some air. We officially Mr. Bear, you doing okay in there? Look at how cool he looks with his visor. And we can, what side? I think it might be on the other side. Where's my visor switch? You can, wait, I forget how to do this. Oh, it's over here. Here's my switch. There it goes. Ready for blast off. We have Mr. Space Bear. I think he's gonna fall if I leave him sitting here. Yeah, I can't leave him like this or he is going to go tumbling down. Poor bear, look, I tried to be as gentle as I could, all right? He has a really big head. We don't have little nieces or something? No, I don't. A bear stormtrooper. He's ready to take flight. We could give him some more oxygen in here. Isn't this a cool helmet? This is my helmet. Space Bear ready to murk some Covenant aliens. Yes, he is ready to go. You ready, Mr. Space Bear? Now we can see. Nah, he looks cooler with the visor down. Visor is cooler. What's Mr. Bear's name? I'm pretty sure Mr. Bear is his dad. I've called him Mr. Bear. Yeah, that's kind of been his default name, but I guess his nickname now could be Space Bear. So we officially have a Space Bear mascot. Bad to the bone that bear is. Now we just need some ghost protection and the bear will be all set. Yes, I don't know what ghost protection entails, but he's good to go now. I don't know, that just looks weird from that angle. He has a big head. He does. Give that bear a pew-pew weapon. I have a bat. I have a Nerf gun. He can have a Nerf gun. Where are you from? I'm originally from Illinois, but now I'm a Wisconsin gal. Does the Bears mascot have a name? Edgar Allan and Poe. Staley the bear, but I feel it's not fair to copy the Bears mascot's name. Maybe it could be Staley Jr. Also, Steelers, Russell Wilson sacked at 3rd and goal, which brings up 4th and goal. Mr. Bear. Here he is. Here's our mascot. Is this giving you guys merch concept ideas? Steelers going for the field goal. Newest member of Daft Punk. All hail Space Bear. Here we go. If anyone is new to the stream and has no idea what's going on, this is just odd in general, but now it just seems extra odd. But we talk a lot of internet, alternate dimensions in space, and space bears came into the equation, and space ghost came into the equation when my technology stopped working. So now we are known for our space bears and our space ghosts. So if you're new here, join the club, because obviously it's a super cool club. Look at him. Tell me he doesn't look sick. We should name him Cutler. I wouldn't do that to him. All right, I think he needs to breathe. I think we're going to smoosh his head if we keep him in here. Come in, Space Bear. Do you copy? He copies. Wait. Hold on. Where's my lever? Okay, ready? Roger. So cool. Okay. You ready, Mr. Bear? We got to get you out of this thing. Much, I think, easier to get off than on. Oh, you look bald without your hat. I'm not about to put. You guys think I would look cool? This is my helmet for my writing days. Pretty sick helmet, right? Take a look. Get some air. We got multiple air vents in here, and in here we got the visor that obviously comes up, and then we got our visual visor that comes up. Wait, it's hard to see on the stream, but it's a sick helmet. All right, now I'm running out of room. Okay, the helmet's got to go here for a second. I've kept my helmet quite clean, as you can see as well. I haven't ridden in a while. All right, here you go, Mr. Bear. Back to your hat. There he is, back to normal. How about Barry the Bear? Clearly a very creative name. Yes. Space Bear goes battle mode. Beware. He does go battle mode. He was ready to go. Now he's back to lounging. He's got quite the little belly there. I don't judge. I need to put my helmet back in its thing. Was that a catch? 3rd and 8? Oh, it was 1st and 10 coming up for the New York Giants. It didn't look like a catch at first. Ah, that was a nice catch. Giants running it up the middle. Oh, and he picks up the first. He trucks some people over and picks up the first. That was a nice run. Back-to-back first downs for the Giants. And you're getting ready to see the chair again in 3, 2, 1. Just about died trying to do that. My shelf is quite taller than I am. Chair. Favorite movie? That's a tough one. We've talked about movies before, a few primetime games ago. Daniel Jones just spikes the ball. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Giants. Favorite, I love Christmas with the Cranks. I love the movie Interstellar. The movie Hidden Figures is a really good one. I'm a big fan of like older movies from I'm like a fan of like oldie movies, like the black and white films. I'm also a fan of things like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, My Cousin Vinny. Ooh, another drop by Neighbors. In his hands and he drops it. 4th and 7. That would have been the first down conversion. Right in his hands. Neighbors is off right now. But yeah, I have a lot of favorite movies. It's hard to pick just one. What are your favorite movie? What is your favorite movie? Proper English would be nice. Guys, by the way, check out my most recent video I have posted to my channel. I will show you a little copy of the thumbnail here. Most recent video, accuracy issues? Just check for this thumbnail, this video on my channel. It is a clip from the podcast yesterday from Bears postgame, but I kind of go on a little rant about Caleb Williams' deep ball accuracy and, what are fair expectations versus pointing out things he has to work on versus just having rookie issues. I think it's an interesting topic. Neighbors channeling his inner Ravens? I guess so. Princess Bride? That's a good one. Another good one is Princess Diaries. The Devil Wears Prada. She's the Man. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. There's a lot of good ones out there. Lord of the Rings. I haven't watched that one in a really long time. Back to the Future, that's a good one. Fly Away Home. Casablanca. What do I have as my other? Look at my profile pic. There's an obvious answer I could say. Fair. I did notice the profile pic. Studio Ghibli, anyone? Forrest Gump. There's so many good ones. Castaway. I'm trying to think of what are some of my comfort movies. I really like John Tucker Must Die. That one cracks me up. I'm trying to think of what are my other movies that I like. Blackhawks are still up, by the way. Period 3, 1845, 3-2. I just have a lot of favorite movies. I watched a lot of. I had to study film, so I watched, and I still enjoy a lot of classic older movies too. Really depends what I'm in the mood for. Am I in the mood for comedy? Am I in the mood for romance? Am I in the mood for drama, action, adventure, sci-fi? It really just depends. Star Wars movies. I love the Marvel movies. Big superhero Marvel gal. Spider-Mans. Honestly, love all the Spider-Mans, but the first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, holds a special place because that was my first superhero movie I ever really watched. And Spider-Man became my favorite superhero from that. But I think Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland have both done a good job as Spider-Man as well. And I like that it's been different. If you're into like the Marvel stuff, I also love the Captain America movies. We're back with Brian Dable's not doing a great job coaching the New York Giants, huh? I'd be curious to talk to. I would love to get more like different teams people on. Like I would love when we're going up against a team to get the perspective of maybe someone who's like a podcaster from another team on. I think it'd be super cool. I just don't know enough people from other teams. But I think it'd be fun to get them on and like just talk about comparisons for the games. Second and 7 coming up for the Steelers. So that being said, we have 3 weeks before the Bears-Packers game. Ooh, Russell Wilson escapes a sack, but he drops the ball. Were his knees down? Giants have recovered the football, but I don't know if his knees were down or not. So far, the Giants recovered. Russell Wilson went for a scramble. Ball popped out, and it's Giants' ball. I don't think his knees touched. I think that's a fumble. Yep, that's a fumble. Punched it right out of his hands. It is now 1st and 10 for the Giants. Coming up here. Firmly grasp it. Justin Fields could never. He has his fair share of fumbles too. Yeah, that was a fumble. It got punched out. Four minutes left of the fourth. Can the Giants make a comeback? It's not that far of a game score difference. Ooh, Neighbors almost has another mess up, but he recovers. Just shy of the first down. Got a big old cut on his arm. 26-18 Steelers. Close enough score that the Giants could try to make a comeback here. They pick up the first down, and they're marching on over to the 20-yard line. It's getting close. It's getting close. Let's see. 12. Second down. $3.49, $3.46, $3.44. Second and 8. Steelers try to punch the ball out. Does not go out. I think they're checking him for concussion from the Giants. What are the chances the Giants send this to overtime? There's a chance. They got enough time if they can march down the field. They're getting close. They have to get 2 touchdowns, though. Oh. And Daniel Jones gets tripped up on 2nd and 8, and they pick up like 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 7. Now the question becomes, do they go for the – I think they got to go for it on 4th down because they need more than a field goal to stay in this game. To catch up, really, with 3 minutes left. Jones looking to pass. Oh, stripped! It's stripped. That's got to be the Steelers' ball. No way. Well, there goes their chances. That was a strip. No way you could say incomplete pass on that one. Oh, boy. Well, so much for the Giants making a comeback. Let's see, they're replaying it. Yeah, just Watt just gets in there and just completely knocks it out of his hand. Was not close to firing that thing off. And just like that, it is Steelers ball. Watt is a menace. And Brian Dable is just not happy. Brian Dable is not a happy camper. With under 3 minutes to go, the Steelers do still got to run down the clock, though. The Giants have all their timeouts. And there's still the 2-minute warning. Flag on the play. Let's see. Holding on the Giants. Yeah, Watt is a beast. I wish he was a Bear. That would be sick. First and 10. 15th flag. Is it really the 15th? That's crazy. And they run it again to run down the clock, and they actually pick up quite a few on 1st and 10. It's going to be like 2nd and, I don't know, 3. Watt has been all over this field today, but when is he not? Dude is just a menace. Crazy talented. TJ Watt. 2nd and 3. I was right. Seven tackles, 1 fumble recovery, 2 sacks tonight for TJ Watt. Crazy. Presume they got some eye for Giants. Someone's calling a time. Oh, there's a flag. "12 men on the field." Oh, how do you get 12 men on the field penalty at this point? Now it's going to be 1st and 10 again for the Steelers, so they're really just going to be able to milk this clock now. And they pick up about 3 yards on the run up the middle. 2nd down coming up here for the Steelers. What can't he do? Honestly, that's a good one. I like the pun. I approve. I love a good pun. Yeah, that deserves kudos. That was a good one. Space Bear approves. He likes the pun. We are pro puns in this house. Just get to the game. We don't need to hear from you. All right, 2nd and 7. 2:41 in the 4th. Russell Wilson hands it off. They run it up the middle, and they pick up about, he's still pushing. They pick up about 3 yards. And now there's some fighting on the field, some pushing and shoving. And it's broken up by the refs. Nothing exciting. It's going to be 3rd down. Still not at the 2-minute warning, though. Still got to nurse the clock a little bit more. Oh. Dable's kind of looked like he was reeling into someone for a second. Now he's talking to Daniel Jones. Oh, did the Giants play in Germany? Wait. No. Oh, the Commanders and Panthers. No, wait, what? What game is in Germany? I don't understand that format. Sent you a message with the AI stuff on X? Oh, cool. I'll look at it. Thank you. Not even an exciting bit of shoving. I know, they broke it up before anything fun started. Gotta go. Have a good night. Alexis in chat. Yes, thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a good night. And see you on the next stream, my friend. Bye, Rome. Peace out. Have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. It is late over there for you. 4th and 2. Steelers. This end of the game was very slow. It just got very boring. The takeaways were fun, but now we have a commercial because of the 2-minute warning, and it's just kind of like, we all know that the Steelers are going to win. Boo. Oh, I thought you were saying you were leaving. I read GG as like gotta go instead of saying bye to GG. My bad. No, you're not kicked out, Rome. You're welcome to stay, even though it is very late for you right now. But you are welcome to stay. I read that incorrectly. My bad. Giants Panthers in Munich. Oh, sorry. That sucks. That's going to be a crappy game. The name being GG is really throwing me off with the bye comments because it makes me think people are saying either like bye, good game, or like bye, gotta go. So I am reading it incorrectly. But I was gonna say, if anyone knows any like other Packers podcasters or anything, let me know who they are, because maybe I can see if they would want to do a either be a guest on the podcast or something for that Bears-Packers game. I think it could be fun. This commercial has some good-looking food. Emirates, of course. Of course. I've never flown them, but they're known for 5-star service over there. I could go for a Christmas movie right now. I honestly forgot that Halloween was even happening. I have not been in the Halloween spirit personally. Just not a big Halloween gal, you know? Just not for me. Oops, I got rid of my comments. No, come back. All right, the game is back. 4th and 2 with 2 minutes left. Steelers are going to punt it away, I presume, here. And imagine if they did a sneak. Have we seen any Any fakes on special teams this year so far? I don't think we have. Ooh, that was a good punt. It is at like the 6-yard line. Daniel Jones comes out here skipping out onto the field, but brother, you got a long way to go with 1 minute 53 seconds. First and 10. Yeah. They got to like march down the field, get a touchdown, and then pray to the football gods that they get an onside kick recovery. But then again, you saw the ending of the Bears game. Anything could happen. Daniel Jones lets it rip to Neighbors. They're going to mark him shy of the first down. But he gets out of bounds, stops the clock. Anyone got 100K to give me to go fly in the Emirates? Honestly, makes you want to fly just because of how it looks like its own resort of its own on those flights, but ridiculously expensive. But I like watching those YouTube reviews of them sometimes for fun because it looks super, super nice. Great stream, so much fun. Space Bear and football, and of course, Miss Alexa Jade. Appreciate it, Chris. Thank you. Space Bear over here appreciates it. He's glad everyone enjoyed his helmet. Oh, we just got a shot of Neighbor's face hitting the camera. Are they trying to review if that was a first down? His head hit the pylon. No, that's not a first down. His knee hit the ground. Looking for some streamers live during the games. Look like for Packers streamers during the Packers games. What? I think you're saying looking for streamers during the games. I know obviously Tom Grossi, but obviously I don't think he's going to be tuning in to talk Bears versus Packers with me. When I get 200K, I'll split it with you. There you go. You guys can go on a nice Emirates flight. You haven't watched the Lions clearly because we have several times. Have you? No, I don't watch the Lions. I try to avoid watching the Lions at all costs. But I guess that makes sense knowing Brian Dable. I should have thought about that before asking that question. Or Brian Dable. Geez. What's happening to me? Dan Campbell. My God. I don't know what just happened to my brain. I forgot his name for a second. Planes shutters. I'm not a big fan of flying either, but honestly, I find that the like getting to the plane and the anxiety beforehand is so much worse for me than being actually in the air. I don't like flying. I still don't enjoy it when I'm in the air, but like once I'm up there, I'm able to kind of be like, okay, like we're good. But yeah, I definitely don't love flying either. That's for sure. I'm with your own. Worldwide luxury flight, here we come. Let's go. Chicago trip. Meet up in we don't have a destination. We're just meeting up on the Emirates flight. That is the trip. Party on the plane. 2nd and 10. I don't understand what just happened there. The Steelers players almost looked like they were making fun of their own teammate. I didn't know what that was. Or they were pumping him up because he blocked the pass. Maybe that's what it was. But he looks like disappointed for some reason. Like maybe he's mad he didn't get the interception. I don't know. 2nd and 10. Daniel Jones dropping back. Ooh, what a grab. That almost looked like it could have been a pick, but Johnson just snatches that out of thin air. Dang. Daniel Jones now dropping back to pass again. They stopped the clock running out of bounds. 53 seconds, though. You're not – I don't know what they're going to do to really catch up. Maybe they're just hoping for some luck on their side or something. I don't know. 2nd and 7. Daniel Jones. Another catch out of bounds. Well, they get the catch and now they're out of bounds. Don't they need a... Oh, I guess, yeah, it is only 8 points. I was thinking bad math. Daniel Jones lobs it up. That was scary for a second. I thought that was going to be a pick. 2nd and 10. This is a close one. They could still get there. No, you're right. My math. I can't math this late. I'm the one who was off. That was my bad. I work in finances, but my math is terrible. 2nd and 10. Five seconds left on the play clock. Daniel Jones dropping back. Trying to... Ooh, that's a pick. That's a game-ending pick from the Steelers. He bobbled it for a second, but he came away with it. Daniel Jones overthrew him. And there goes their chance at victory. Damn. Daniel Jones is talking to Dable. They're gonna show the replay. Let's see what it looked like he rifled it over his head, but yeah, he did. That was just a bad throw. Yep, bad throw by Danny Dimes. Threw it right to the defender, right over the wide receiver's head. And now they're gonna go victory formation, take the knee, run the clock, and game over. And that's it, folks. Pittsburgh Steelers have defeated the New York Giants. Pittsburgh Steelers 22nd straight win at home on Monday Night Football, longest streak in Monday Night Football history for the Steelers. Well, and that's all she wrote, folks. And that's it. The Steelers win. I wanted more excitement. Yeah, it would have been fun if the Giants came down and scored and it came down to like that 2-point conversion or something. But, well, what can we do? I'm so glad it didn't go into overtime, though. I was down for some excitement at the end, but I did not want to watch this game any longer. It got really slow towards the end. Drink some water, go to bed, get new tires. Good night, all. Yeah, I got to save up a bit more for the new tires, but I need to get them soon. But yes, you wanted the overtime excitement? Oh, God, maybe for like a more exciting game, but this one we would have been in overtime for another hour. But it is time for me to try to go to bed early tonight, even though it's already 10:30, so that does not seem to be happening. But I appreciate you all for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you for tuning in. Space Bear thanks you. Thank you for anyone who sent in some super chats. Appreciate those very much. And I hope you all have a good rest of your night. And I will be back for some Thursday night football, so be alert for me going live. I would love to say it's going to be at kickoff, but I do work late on Thursday, so there's a chance it might be a little bit later. But I will be there. So I hope you guys all have a good rest of your night, and I will see you on Thursday night. And don't forget to check out the other video I posted, the little clip on my channel. But As always, I appreciate you guys all for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your night. And I'm Alexis Jade. Bear down, everybody.